Another good April Fool's joke for the FKA pod would be if it was in mono audio and they just like couldn't hear out of one of their ears. Because that happens a lot on the YouTube channel. It's a pretty good recurring joke that happens on the FKA at FKA the pod on YouTube, but you're listening to at FKA the pod on your podcast platform of choice. Yeah. You're not looking at me saying it on youtube.com/FKA the pod. I'm your host, Reed Wilson, joined by your other host, Trent Tatum, joined by your other host, Seth Butler.
What's up?
Billing changes every time. I'm usually first. You guys got any business to take care of?
Yeah, same as last ep. I've got the Coors Banquet, and I was telling Seth before the recording, I was like, dude, I would actually like to have a banquet and a light next to each other and taste them side by side at some point, because I'm not entirely convinced that a Coors Banquet is actually a Coors Heavy. It kind of tastes the same as a Coors Light a little bit to me, I think. It's definitely lighter than like a Bud Heavy. You know?
I think I'm definitely a light person. I prefer a Miller Light, a Bud Light, and a Coors Light to a Miller Heavy, Bud Heavy, or Coors Heavy.
Miller is my middle name, so
hardly know her.
I'm once again also drinking a Coors Light. I have about 30 of these in my fridge, so for the foreseeable future, I will be having these things. Delicious. So
nice, dude.
Yeah. I just keep forgetting to have the foresight to put this like mostly full case, or maybe not case. What 12, whatever case is 30.
They've all got
right?
terminology. I don't know.
I think it's more than 12, but maybe it's a 12 pack. A 12. I think I got a 12er, but it's like probably a 9 now. It's got a few missing from it. Been forgetting to put it in the fridge. My mini fridge only has so much room. It's already got mini Cokes and mini Gatorades in there. I don't know if it's got room for full size beers. You know.
Would you recommend a mini fridge to people, like a little drink fridge?
I think most people should have more. I mean, if you're in an apartment, it's kind of tough for this, but I think in general you should have more than one fridge most of the time anyway.
I would love to have indoor fridge, like garage fridge, and then like garage freezer.
Yeah. I need one of those. Like, my freezer in my kitchen should be for fruit, or like should have ice cream and like one kind of ice cream.
Hungry men.
One kind of like vegetables and like daily driver stuff, right? I don't know, maybe it's like a hash brown patty that I use for something, or like, whatever chicken that's frozen that I use on a frequent basis. But like all my oddity frozen things should be in the outside garage freezer, such as like one of ice creams that left over that I didn't particularly like, or like, oh, you get fucking popsicles, they take up a lot of space, or frozen fish. Like if I just have like frozen fish, just put it in there because I'm just not going to eat it, but I got to put it in there. Or if I have like
15 pounds of ground beef.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, obviously, if you're buying half a cow, you should definitely have one of these garage freezers. But I'm talking about just normal everyday thing. You buy one too many things from Costco, you need a garage freezer.
Yeah,
dude. When I was living in Dallas for a year, one of my coworkers, he invited me over to his place a few times. And he had two fridges in his garage, and he had like modified one of the fridges to have like a beer tap in the door. And he had a keg in there, and he would drive to Louisiana like every so often and fill his keg up with Yingling and put it in his fridge tap in his garage.
Wow.
Couple questions here. Fridge keg, totally cool. That's dope. That's great that he has that. Why does he go to Louisiana?
Because you can't get Yingling west of Louisiana.
It's really just a Yingling thing? He just wanted Yingling?
Yeah, he wants Yingling.
All right, second question.
I don't love a Yingling. Let me just go ahead and say that.
But Yingling does not taste any better nor worse than every other beer that you guys have mentioned, that we have mentioned tonight. I think they all taste exactly very similar.
But it was the first beer, I think. Yeah. Except I think Sam
where?
Adams might contest that.
First beer where? First beer where?
The first beer of Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
First beer, bro. We've been talking about they've been drinking Dunkels for a long time, bro. No way it's the first one. We discovered beer. Yingling discovered beer. 1492, they discovered Yingling beer.
We did do a segment back in the day about like whether historical figures had ever had ice cream, which was interesting. I wonder how far back we can go for historical figures to have had. I was going to say an ice cold brewski, but they wouldn't have been ice cold. A warm brewski. I wonder how far back we can go for people having a warm brewski.
Medicinal brewski.
You think Genghis Khan would have went as hard if he had pizza? You know, no Chinggis.
That's a good question, right?
You know,
well,
just like on tap or what?
Pizza on tap.
I'm talking about like a New York. He gets like a New York slice. Obviously, if we give him Detroit pizza, he'd be on more of a rampage. He would have He would have done it twice. You know.
I mean, I think maybe pizza would have slowed him down a little bit. I think maybe would have
heavy.
Maybe what would have slowed him down a little more is like a fleshlight.
Yeah, hey, you're talking about my great grandpa here, man.
Bro, I don't think anything was slowing him down that way. You know, I think he. Speaking of dong too big, no pole vault was too in the way for him for Genghis Khan. He was going there.
I was trying to see if I could find a map of Genghis Khan's escapades, which I did actually find. He basically started. Yeah, he's pretty good at this. He went from South Korea to Kiev. That's crazy. This guy himself did that. Like on the march.
Yeah, and this was a couple hundred years ago, right? Like
this was 1,000 years ago.
A couple hundred years ago.
Yeah, couple hundred years ago.
On a horse.
He swam that piece from the ocean. Oh no, South Korea is a peninsula, right?
Yeah, Korea is a peninsula. I don't know. Yeah, South Korea is the end. The dominant.
I don't recognize part of it. You know, I don't recognize North Korea.
Me either.
Yeah, they're the enemy, right?
Yeah.
You know what? If there was a what's this called today, I would fund him. I'd send money to his GoFundMe. Hey, I'm Genghis Khan. I want to go, or Genghis Khan. I want to go and overtake like North Korea and China and part of Russia. Take my money. You know,
he's
go
like, I'm hiking.
fuck that area.
I'm hiking from Seoul to Kiev.
I need money for pizza. That's crazy. And it's kind of tragic because Mongolia is very small now, but used to be all of everything basically. Not bad.
Dude, I don't know what pod it was, but it was some pod I think this year where I learned that Mongolia was its own country.
It could be one of those things where it's like contested, or maybe that's Tibet or Nepal. One of them, China, is like, I own that, but they also say that about Taiwan. But we recognize Taiwan, I think, on this pod, right?
Yeah. Is that Chinese Taipei? You mean Chinese Taipei?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is that their Olympic name? That's their government name?
I don't know.
I think Taipei is the capital of Taiwan, but
China
also,
is currently enemy number one.
Are they?
Always has been.
List here, so.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, Russia's kind of falling off right now, so we're fucking them up secondhand through Ukraine. So China's rising up. Also, your microphone switched from your blue mic snowball to your other one, I think.
Yes, Seth.
Interesting. Can I hear him?
No, I was trying to fix my microphone woes.
Gotcha. Well, we'll vamp then, even though there's a bunch of white noise happening. Speaking of white noise, welcome to the FKA podcast once again.
What's this whole show? What are you talking about?
White noise.
Reed, you got any big plans this weekend?
Dude, I might go see a movie. I've been slowing down on the movies. Before I think Friday, I have to see The Quiet Place. Otherwise, I just won't be able to see The Quiet Place in theaters, which means I won't see it.
Right.
Like, I just don't see movies most of the time if I have to watch them at home. I don't be I'm never in the movie seeing vibe. So I gotta see that one. I want to see Twisters. There's this movie with Scarlett Johansson where they fake the moon landing.
Oh
that looks interesting.
Is it Channing Tatum in that
Channing
too?
Tatum's in there too. It's like that. Those are the ones I'm leaning towards wanting to see. I've already seen Deadpool Wolverine. So I'm good there on that front.
Dude, let me ask you this as well about Deadpool Wolverine. I definitely want to see that in theaters. I don't know how much time I have left, but it's just been increasingly...
It's literally every theater. Like, every theater on the weekend will have it. Like, every theater, like, not even, like, the location. Like, every movie theater will have one showing. Like, every theater in the movie theater will be showing that. Yeah. Maybe, like, 2 of them will be showing Trap and a couple watching Twisters. No one's watching Zachary Levi's newest film, Harold and the Purple Crayon, where, once again, Zachary Levi, the dude from Shazam, is a kid who turns into an adult.
That's kind of like a weird, what's it called? Like pigeonhole.
Crazy pigeonhole. Absolute weirdo niche to have.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But no, I've been on a kick of not going to the movies for a while. I don't know
most people are
too busy, but I need to get back. I need to see Deadpool Wolverine.
I think you'd like Trap.
Yeah.
It's M. Night Shyamalan's new movie.
Okay, all right.
You like those A24 movies. You probably like M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only seen a couple of Shyamalan movies. I think I saw Split one time. It was pretty good, but I'm actually really maybe excited for what's the name of the movie? God, I just had it and I lost it. Is that still experiencing my
Despicable Me? Is it Despicable Me 4?
No. I don't want to. I don't. Really
is it called Kneecap?
Oh, I know it is. It's Alien
Firing
Romulus.
Squad? Oh, that looks pretty interesting as well.
Yeah, it looks sick. I think it'd be good to see that one.
They upgraded the face huggers. They're like, you're seeing the face huggers hug their face and then like go down their throat, which is unsettling to say the least.
I think that would be really, really fun to watch. But the reason I brought up Deadpool and Wolverine again is that I think I saw a video like today, speaking of Channing Tatum, talking about him playing Gambit.
Whoa! Spoiler here, bro.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was in that movie or not, so you gave me the answer I needed.
Who knows? Ooh, I'm about making a name for myself. Yeah.
Is his accent like pretty bad?
Dude, it's fucking horrendous. His accent is crazy in the movie. Spoiler. But it's absolutely a nut job accent that he has in the movie. And
that's funny.
It's great. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. That's the meme right now, and it's all one word. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here. All one word, one long sentence word. That's like...
Yeah, that's tough. That's
20,
tough, man.
He's in there. He's in there. You know what? I like the movie. Don't expect the movie. Expect Deadpool 3. And I think you'll like it.
All right.
I think my mic's coming through now, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Yeah. I've seen... So he's supposed to be like Cajun or something.
Yeah, he's Cajun. Whatever that means.
Is that the backstory of Gambit? The X-Man?
Okay, so here... I'm going to give you
I didn't know that.
The background on Gambit from X-Men.
Okay.
All I know is I saw the Wolverine movie that had a Gambit guy. I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine spoiler that has this Gambit in it. And I've seen X-Men 97, who also has Gambit in it.
Nice.
He does talk weird, and he makes things explode. But, like, usually he's just fucking around with cards and throwing cards at him and making them explode. And
I thought I heard one time that maybe Gambit was gay.
Nah, he's all up in rogue business.
Okay. Yeah, he's from New Orleans.
They have a whole, like, situationship type thing where he thinks he's too, like, he had some kind of rough upbringing where he thinks he's not good enough to settle down. So he's just, like, kind of playing with everyone's feelings.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
woo, I'm about to make a name for myself.
I can't hear that again. That's awful, dude.
That's so funny, dude.
That's too damn bad.
Were there any dance numbers in this movie?
Yes. Movie starts off dance number.
Oh, wow.
Immediate dance number. It's either Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. I'm not sure which one. Bye, I think.
This is great. Yeah, I don't know which one's which. They're basically the same. Bye. Anyway, was Deadpool wearing high heels?
No, I think he's mostly wearing the Deadpool outfit.
Boots, something.
Yeah, one big unitard.
My girlfriend Jill wanted me to bring this up, that she used to have a person who taught her dance in the big city, New York City, a guy by the name of Yanis Marshall, who was Deadpool briefly, I think, in the second movie during a dance number. So he put on the Deadpool outfit and did the dance. But he specializes, I think, in dancing in high heels. So if there isn't a high heel number, I don't think that it would have been him. I don't know if he's involved with this new one.
Man, your girlfriend Jill really has been involved in this French shit for a long ass time.
Yeah, he's a French guy. But go check him out, Yanis Marshall. Tell him FKAthePod sent you. But anyway.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. What is this? They should have got him to be Gambit. Well, he's not Cajun. He's actually French. But oh, man. Are they going to make more Deadpools, you think?
Why not? This one just became the most popular the most seen R-rated movie of all time at the box office. So probably they beat out The Passion of the Christ.
I did see that. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fuck you, that's Jesus, insane. Marvel Jesus in the building.
That's crazy. Dude, I feel like something that's kind of fallen off in the late teens and early 20s is R-rated comedies in general.
Yeah, people aren't seeing them.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but
I think part of it
tied to some ginormous IP.
Yeah. I think part of it is like, if I'm going to go to the movie theater, which cost $1 billion, thanks to, inflation, as we talked about last pod. Go listen to our last pod for an explanation of how inflation works.
Yeah, shout out Kyla
Scanlon. You want to see something where it's necessary to watch in a movie theater. So something with like a lot of special effects or important sound effects or whatever that you can't get at home. But like, you can watch Step Brothers at home, or The Anchorman, or Bridesmaids, or whatever, like at home, right?
You can watch American Pie.
It's probably better to watch at home because you could like smoke a doob or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think part of it's that, but hopefully that doesn't mean that they stop making funny movies. Maybe they just all go to streaming or whatever.
Well, I come to the theater, this place, for magic. To care. I mean, because we need all of that, all of us, right? That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim and we go somewhere we've never been before. Like, not just entertained, but somehow reborn together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen, sound that I can feel. Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. This being the theater. Our heels feel like they're the best part of us. I don't know. I get a lot out of going to the movie theater. But I know I'm not out of it here. Like, I know most people aren't paying to go. Like,
dude,
they don't like to
miss
go to
the movie theater.
Yeah, I would love to go to the movie theater more than I do. I would.
You should.
Think about
it.
it.
You just got to move to a better metropolitan area than has an AMC. I think that's just the problem. You move to where the AMC's at, you can go and see 3 movies a month.
You could be stubbed out.
Be stubbed out. Yeah, I'm full stubbed going into the
stubbed. You're like that French guy. From the pole vault. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I haven't seen any movies recently. I just watched,
You guys watch House of the Dragon, though?
Yeah, watching Hot D.
You guys want to debrief your Hot D watching?
Yeah, so the dragons, they're hot, man.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I did watch all of House of the Dragon. Pretty good. I don't know how much we want to actually get.
I heard there's a dragon that's doing DEI hires. What do you
That's pretty good.
And there are people who are picking. This actually leads us into a segment that I wanted to do. But people, they kind of have to choose.
DEI hire or hired based on merit.
people in the Game of Thrones universe, if you become the king or the queen, you pick a cabinet of people, right? So, maybe you take some stuff into consideration. Is this going to win me Pennsylvania, right? If I choose this person is the master of coin or whatever, versus this person is the hand of the queen or whatever. But I wanted to ask, if you were transported back in the day, right? In the Game of Thrones Hot D universe, we've got in the ruling chambers, the King's Council or Queen's Council, you got the person in charge of money, the master of coin. Yeah. You got
we drafted, or are we just picking our own?
We're picking our own. So I'm asking you who you want to be, but then maybe you can also pick who you would put in these various slots.
I'm the guy, right?
Okay, so you're the king.
Obviously, I'm not gonna pick anything else. I'm gonna pick anything else.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
What are we on about here? Of course I'm going to be the king. I want to be like the guy who brings the water and fills the cups up, I want to be the fucking cupbearer. No, bro, I'm the king. I'm on the throne with the swords. I'm that guy. I'm that dude. King of the Andals, Reed, right?
Yeah, the Roynar and the First Men.
Yeah, I'm getting Hightower in there. I'm getting
Otto
Hightower. He's my favorite character from
Did you watch Hot D?
I watched the first few episodes.
Okay, Otto, yeah.
I skipped the part where they turned into adults.
You skipped like a season and a half of it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I want the nun queen who's like
Olenna Tyrell.
Yeah, I want her in there because if I don't have her in there, I'm toast.
Tell her it was me. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I want Tywin in there. I want the 3 hardest hitters of all time in there. Give me those 3 people who are all the same person. Give me all of them. They're old conniving people. They're just connivers, and I need that on my side. I'll cut them fat tax breaks or whatever.
Because otherwise they're coming for you. If they're not on your team, they're coming for you.
Absolutely, they're coming for me if they're not on my team. I'm just like, hey, you know what? I know you guys are up to some devious shit. I know you want to hit some licks, not me. And then you know what? I'll get a Targaryen in there if they're still around, if they're chilling.
If they're still around, yeah, get Daenerys into the fold. We don't want her to be a problem.
If I can get dragon access, give me a Targaryen in there. If I don't have dragon access, pass. Give me a Stark.
This is when you're thinking about that strategic pick. Is like, okay, do I need to pick this vice king, hand of the king or whatever, to win me the North, or do I need to pick this person to shore up the base or whatever? Yeah.
No, I need the most evil, conniving bastards on my squad, so I can't be out connived because they're the most dangerous people. Yeah. And I'm first order of business. I'm hanging Littlefinger. I'm hanging his ass
because you can't trust him even if he's on your team, huh?
No, and then I'm also lighting the entire Bolton family. It's just getting genocided. Fuck them. I hate them all.
Okay. I was, okay,
the
Trent.
Women and the children too.
Yeah, I was gonna ask them. I was gonna ask Seth. Did you mean characters?
I kind of meant in real life, but I like the way that Reed took it. That's what I was. He was kind of on a roll there. So, but if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, you probably still got some of the point there. He's picking the bad boys and girls,
the biggest shrewds. The most conniving, snively 4D chess players.
They have strategery. They've got cunning. You want those people, and you want to maybe either have the bad people on your side so they can't do bad to you, or to, as you said, genocide the bad people.
Yeah, the absolute crazies that I can't control with money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I think if we're talking specifically characters from Hot D, I kind of like Rhaenyra's setup. I want to go. I'm going to be the king, of course.
Okay.
My hand is going to be the Lord of Driftmark. What's his name?
Corlys Velaryon.
Corlys. He's badass. He's cool. I mean, he kind of goes off and does his own thing sometimes.
You don't want him to be your dad, but besides that.
Yeah. Right. He's cool. Dude, Queen, I'm taking Corlys's girl.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're stealing his wife.
Rhaenyra?
Rhaenys.
Wait, is Cornelius? Is
Cornelius.
Yeah, is he the best? Like he's like the best sea captain or whatever. But
Yeah,
you've never
that's
seen him on
him.
a boat.
Yeah. Well, last time he was on a boat, he got injured. That's the story. So they had to rebuild his boat because he crashed it or something.
That's a real. This guy is his shit's too expensive. We should write around it.
But here's maybe a hot take. I kind of like Sir Kristen Cole.
Fuck you!
Yeah, that's the hottest take. That's crazy.
That's the worst. He's
psychotic.
up there.
To the listener, he's agreed upon as like if you haven't seen the show, like people hate this guy. People hate him.
He
sucks.
He's a bitch.
He sucks. He sucks even when.
But you want him on your side, though.
Yeah.
This dude just kill him. This dude just doesn't understand his place.
Okay.
Yeah. And Damon, I'm keeping Damon as well.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Damon's.
Yeah, he's uncontrollable. He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's lopping nuts off in the first episode.
Yeah.
He's out there lopping jobs.
Shout out to Reek.
But let's see. If we're talking in real life,
Yeah.
I'm still the king.
Okay.
All right.
You're the king.
You know what? I'll throw you guys in there. Reed, you can be my hand,
Oh, huge.
and and Seth, you can be my what's the knight called?
I'll be your Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
Yeah, that's right. That's you.
That's a cool title.
Hand of the King, Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
Okay,
right.
Thanks, man. That's it? Nobody else? Just us?
Okay.
Do they
I
have to
guess
be
I would
alive?
take my girlfriend as the queen.
Good
Okay.
answer. Good
Good
answer.
Well,
I don't know who else there is.
How
yeah,
about Newt Gingrich, if they're allowed to be dead?
in charge of Moonbase. Is he dead?
He's effectively dead. I don't know, but he would be great for like just consolidating power to me, the king, like just like totally ruining everything, all the systems up there. Get him on there. Need a real rule breaker, who's also a rule follower on my team. Give me Newt Gingrich. Who's Vice? What's him? Dick Cheney. Get him in there. I want Dick Cheney.
Okay.
Give me Sun Tzu. Give me Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu would be fire.
Yeah.
You just want to be like George W. Bush or Bill Clinton.
No,
Who are you? You're
it's
Bill
both. I mean both, but also but George Bush. I'll take it. Now watch me kill this boar and not die. I will not. Robert Baratheon. No Baratheons allowed in my court. In my little table. What's it called? My champion.
Your council, maybe?
My council, King Council. Yeah. You know what? I probably got to get Varys in there. He's kind of weird, but he's hooked up like nobody else, even if he's not real. Like, I don't know who's more hooked up than Varys.
Yeah.
He knows that dude's got it, you know?
Yeah.
Little nutless guy. Who else I want in there? Who's some out here? Give me LeBron James.
I was thinking
Because-
LeBron James, too, yeah. He's leading the U.S. Olympic teams right now. They're doing fine, you know?
I just want him to be cool. You know, he could be he's the Lord Commander of the King's
He's the master of basketball.
He's the master of hype. What's
Recreation.
who's the all right guy? McConaughey. What's his title at Texas? That's LeBron.
He's like the chief culture officer or something.
Yeah,
Cultural
yeah,
ambassador.
That's LeBron James for me.
Yeah.
In my core, he gets a whole thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know Newt Gingrich? His last name.
he sucks big
You
time.
know, in the vein of other people changing their names, a la, what's that guy's name? J.D. Vance. He also changed his name. His last name was McPherson. I don't know when he changed his name. I'm trying to find information on that, but
Newt McPherson.
why
don't you change Newt?
yeah.
You're already there.
That's a good point.
I'm not taking Newt McPherson. I might take
What about Newt Gunray?
I'll take Newt Gunray. He was good at.
The Andals are doing crazy business right now.
I'm not gonna take Khal Drogo. Khal Drogo was big for like a couple seasons, maybe even just one.
No, he gave her an army, and then he peaced out and died.
You thought he was gonna be hot shit, but then he wasn't. I'm probably taking somebody like freaking. I might get George Washington on the team. I don't know. I feel like he was good at war. Maybe we need that. Hopefully not. Probably take somebody like.
So you get a Hand of the King, a Master of War, a Master of Coin, Master of Whispers, Master of Laws, Master of Ships, Lord Commander of the King's Guard, a Grand Maester, and then an emissary position sometimes.
Okay. That's a lot of stuff.
A regent. Yeah, you get some cabinets to fill.
Yeah.
In there.
I didn't come that prepared with this stuff. We're picking Master of Whispers. We got what's his name, Julian Assange, WikiLeaks guy.
Interesting.
I want him. I want him in the fold.
I want George Bush.
Master Whispers.
Yeah, bro. He's Johnny CIA.
Okay.
Like George regular Bush. He was CIA for a long time.
HW.
Yeah, George HW.
Okay.
He was like the CIA for like 30 years. And then give me Hoover. Give me those bastards. Give me those fucking CIA bastards on their team. They quell any rebellion. Those bastards with the bells would never get anywhere with me around.
Master of Coin? Reagan.
No.
Trickle down coin. Trickle down coin. That's good.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan.
No, we already got feudalism in place, bro. I don't need him to fuck it up anymore. I don't need him to fuck up feudalism. He was fine fucking up capitalism, I guess. Allegedly to some people, it's fine. But good vibes. I'm not even gonna fuck it up. That's why my Master of Coin is gonna be Ben Bernanke. Dude, he saved the day in 2008.
Did he?
By capitulating the banks and buying them.
He said, "You're too big to fail. Congratulations."
Yeah, we'll just let one of them fall. We're not going to let all of them fall, you know.
Yeah, for my Master of Coin, I'm choosing both Lehman Brothers. So
both Lehman. I don't know who those are, and Reed is no longer here.
They were of the financial firm Lehman Brothers, which went out of business due to the recession.
Okay, we're back.
We never left, and as I was saying, I would send another $1 trillion to Valyria, you know.
$1 trillion to old Valyria.
Yeah. Those are the stone people. When is Valyria fucked up in House of the Dragon, or is it still good there?
It was like thousands of years ago, I think. So it's gone.
It's been fucked up.
Yeah. I don't know the whole story, but I'm pretty sure it's been gone for a while, at least 1,000 years, I'd say.
Damn, I didn't realize the timeline in the fucking Game of Thrones universe is that long.
Yeah, there's some they've got some stuff. There was maybe like a big volcano or something that happened over in Dragonland, and then the dragon people came over to Game of Thrones land and took it over. Yeah. And then like 500 years later, they're ice people.
Yeah, are the ice people even in House of the Dragon?
You just have to watch it. There are no ice people really in it, but I think some of them are like, oh, I'm worried about these ice people.
do we get a Stark? Do we get a Stark at all?
Yeah.
We do?
The Stark people are around.
Yeah, the Starks are around. They've got the wall.
Hey, dude, speaking of, I'm thinking of a Lannister. The guy who, the guy who, like, goes to the pirate lady. I don't know his name, but anyways, the pirate lady, she's awesome. The pirate lady is my favorite character in the whole show.
Yeah. The androgynous pirate person.
Is it the lesbian kiss person?
No, I think it's somebody different.
Because that person got the show rated the worst ever in, like, Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who fucking cares? Sorry. Yeah. Saudi Arabia, you could fall off a fucking cliff, dude.
It's like a big fuck you in your own
Get with the times. Get with the times. Nobody gives a shit.
You guys remember how we talked, this was a few weeks, months ago, about the line and how Saudi Arabia is building that weird city, the line, where it's all in a line?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like Akon?
Yeah, so Akon was also, I guess, like the cool thing for people to do is to say, oh, we're going to build a city. Like, you know, we've gone past the point where it's like, I'm just going to build this weird thing. It's like I got to build a lot of stuff in the form of a city. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where it's like people are going to be like, I'm going to build this planet that can shoot laser beams to destroy other planets.
And then eventually to the point where like we have these ships that can shoot lasers that will shoot.
Yeah, and we actually have 1,000 of them or whatever.
Because somehow we've got to this
I've
point.
returned. But yeah, so apparently they're not actually just building the line. They're building like 10 weird cities. Each of them have their own little niche. One of them is built into a mountain. I know that. One of them is like on the ocean.
Crazy idea. A house on the ocean.
All of this stuff is just like I don't know why they're doing this PR and trying to like sell this to people. I don't know if they need people to like invest in it. I think in fact they do need people to invest in it because it's like this is basically just a whole bunch of desert at the moment. But they're like, oh, we're going to build all these cities and they're not actually going to be Saudi Arabian. They're going to be like, everything is going to be privatized. So I don't think there's a government. There's like, I pay for the services that I receive or whatever.
Our government is still going to own the land around that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But what they're saying is it's going to be like this free market. Oh, it's called NEOM, Saudi Arabia. It's an urban area being built by Saudi Arabia. It's defined as a mega project, but it has towns called the Line, the Octagon,
Okay, all right.
which might also be called an octagon by other people.
Yeah, that's trademarked by the MMA, by the UFC.
I see.
They got that one unlocked. The octagon is taken.
They've got another one called Trojena, which is in Saudi Arabia, but aims to be a skiing resort town.
Interesting.
Okay,
How they
right.
do that in Saudi Arabia.
Seems like it will be a little warm for that.
Fuck Saudi Arabia. They use slaves, so fuck them. They suck.
They've also got something called Sindalah, which is the island one. It's gonna kind of all be on the ocean situation. So I don't know if there's land there, but they're gonna make it happen. They've got a bunch of other ones. You can look up more about this, but it's going to cost like billions of dollars. They may or may not. Oh, it's going to cost $1.5 trillion to build these fake cities. Anyway, I don't know. They've got. It's like one of these things where they've got a whole bunch of money, and they're like, oh no, people are going to stop using fossil fuels eventually, even though we're like lobbying them for them not to. So we need to spend all our money now to make sure we're cool for the future, so we're going to buy the PGA Tour and stuff like that.
And we're going to make our own.
Yeah. So anyway, keep your eye out for that. There's
watch
weird
out for
stuff
slave labor
happening there.
Yeah, I remember us talking about the Line a while back, and I feel like maybe when that news came out and we were talking about it, I was like, this is so far out from actually happening. Like, what's the point in talking about it? And so it's even more surprising to me now that they're like, okay, not only are we going to do the Line City, but we're going to have other cities or towns around as well. It's like, what? Like, why? Why are you telling us this?
Have they even broken ground on anything?
Right. Probably not.
They have an inch of this line made?
Okay, well, they originally said that the line was going to be 110 miles long, which was in 2022 when they announced it. They have since modified the line to be from 110 miles to 1.5 miles long, which is a 98.6% reduction in its length.
Would it go in the pool?
That's good. Wikipedia states that the scale back is likely due to the Saudi government's inability to attract foreign investments.
Yeah, everyone was like, oh, this is a dumb fucking idea. Why the fuck are you doing this?
Yeah. Yeah. The Octagon, which was originally named Neom Industrial City, was announced as a floating industrial complex in the shape of an octagon.
Floating. How's it floating? How is it floating? You got floating city technology? How is it floating? How is it floating?
I don't know. It's supposed to be floating. It includes a desalination plant, a hydrogen plant, and an oceanographic research center.
Yeah. Damn, dude. These people just need to fucking write like a science fiction novel. Start a fucking website where you write little science fiction short stories. And stop trying to sell your ideas.
Yeah, Saudi government.
We also talked a little bit about Trojena, which is their ski resort. They also have plans for Aquellum, which is a subterranean digitalized community of the future.
Okay, all right.
That will invert architectural principles to integrate with nature. It is described as an upside-down skyscraper.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a bunker. Right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jesus Christ. I'm not impressed anymore. I think this is all annoying.
I've never been more impressed in my life by any kind of building development. I think this is the coolest thing that's ever happened.
I mean, hey, we could probably build a 1.5 mile long city. We could probably do that. We couldn't build a 110 mile long city, but we could probably do a 1.5 mile one. That's easy.
I'm not painting it. I'll tell you that. I'm not doing any of the painting work. I hate that shit.
They might make you.
That's the thing. That's why at least. Yeah, that's what's tough working for the Saudis, because you're a slave. Indentured servant. Slave.
Yeah.
With extra steps.
So anyway, they've kept on going with that stuff. So I mean, obviously, it sounds like they need a new master of coin, considering they're not getting any investments and stuff like that. But
yeah, I don't know what to tell them, man. Get a day job. Get a day job, I guess.
Yeah. And the other stuff I have is, you guys remember a couple months ago, in September, this was popping off.
I never forget.
Starbucks was sued because they advertised, apparently, their drinks as like containing dragon fruit or pineapple or whatever. They're refreshers specifically.
Probably not.
So they had a pineapple passion fruit lemonade, a strawberry acai lemonade, stuff like that, right. Which didn't actually contain any real fruit.
Well, it's a good thing that Panera's lemonade was killing people. Otherwise, this would have been a huge story.
It could have been a bigger story, indeed. But there's a new lawsuit on the horizon, which is that Cold Stone Creamery is being sued for not having any real pistachios in their pistachio ice cream.
The stone actually not that cold. It's only like room temperature stone.
It's not even a stone. It's like a big piece of plastic or something.
It's actually metal.
What the fuck, man? Pistachio, one of my top tier ice cream flavors.
No real pistachio in there, though. At least not at Cold Stone.
Yeah, that pisses me off. Fuck you, Cold Stone.
Top 5 ice cream with pistachio not making it on there. I'll tell you that. It's not making the top 10. It's not making the top 50. Frankly,
I wouldn't sue him for this because I would never notice.
I would never buy pistachio ice cream. They'll send me the link out for were you affected by this thing? You want to get it on this class action lawsuit? Like, I've never ordered pistachio ice cream ever. It's never been me. Sorry, I can't join in on this one. Give me another Facebook one.
Well, you're missing out, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think I've ever had a pistachio ice cream. I think it would be good, but do I think it would be better than like a chocolate or something? No.
If I'm in the market for a light green ice cream, I have a winner already.
Is it mint chocolate chip?
Yes. It's mint anything. It's literally like over pistachio. It's matcha over pistachio.
Oh, that's disgusting, man. That's so gross.
Racist.
Matcha ice cream, bro? Matcha tastes like fucking seaweed and grass.
Racist. It tastes like tea, bro. What are you talking about? It tastes like what it is.
Can you guys think of anything else that we might be able to start a lawsuit for that seems to imply that it contains something but actually doesn't?
I feel like there's still probably room for chicken.
Chicken McNugget, chicken from Subway, chicken from Taco Bell, chicken from any other restaurant that is a fast food. Yeah.
Where like the chicken comes out and it doesn't look like chicken. I feel like Fresh Never Frozen. You could probably catch some people on Fresh Never Frozen if they were trying to go for that claim.
They just opened a tropical smoothie cafe pretty close to where I live.
don't know how that company's still in business.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every tropical smoothie cafe that I've seen since I moved to Seattle is probably now closed.
The most mediocre restaurant ever.
Hey, I don't mind the smoothies, to be honest. I don't think that they're very healthy. This was my point. I had one just the other day because they had a coupon. Well, it's like also I go to the drive-through window. They've got a drive-through on this thing. Go to the drive-through window, and it's like, yeah, that'll be like $9 for your smoothie. And I was like, I mean, that's a lot. I did have a coupon that was like $2 for a regular smoothie, so that was fine. But like $9 for a smoothie at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, the drive-through, where it's like probably mostly water and sugar or whatever. I don't think there's a lot of real fruit in there.
They're going the Dairy Queen route versus the Jamba Juice route, where Dairy Queen, by all rights, should not be selling chicken tenders. They should be selling ice cream and that's it. Like, they shouldn't be selling the other shit because no one's going there to eat food at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
It's like, that's never your number one choice. I'm going to Dairy Queen for ice cream. I never want to get their chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 Dairy Queens in the country of the United States should have food, and that's because there's nothing else there. You know? That's a location-specific gamble you can make. But Tropical Smoothie Cafe shouldn't exist because Smoothie King and Jamba Juice exist. And they do exactly the same thing, but better.
I've never had a Smoothie King or a Jamba Juice. I've had lots of tropical smoothie cafes, though.
They're crazy. That's crazy. But okay, cool. Maybe it's a regional thing. There's literally a Smoothie King like on the strip.
I don't know, dude.
It's gone now.
Okay.
I feel like I maybe kind of have an opposite take. I don't think there should be a place that just serves smoothies. It feels too niche. You know what? You gotta broaden your horizons a little bit. Like if I go into a restaurant expecting to get something and I see a smoothie, maybe I'll get a smoothie. But I'm never gonna go to a place to get a smoothie. You know what I'm saying?
I did just that the other day, which is. But anyway, I did have a coupon to go. I'm not gonna spend $9 on a smoothie though.
The most recent food that I purchased at the airport was a smoothie. Because I said I was like, I want something.
You were at an airport.
Clean. Yeah.
Were you at Smoothie King though?
No,
you
it
were
was
at an
Jamba
airport.
Juice.
You were at an airport and you saw that there were smoothies, and you're like, okay, I'll have a smoothie.
Yeah, in lieu of any other place. Yeah, I was like, I want something healthy. There's a smoothie.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas, like, if you're normally thinking about, like, I want something healthy, you're like, okay, maybe I'll get a fucking salad.
No, never. Not once. Not once have I thought that. Not once have I ever thought that thought.
What, dude? Okay.
So I want something healthy. I'll go to Chipotle. Like that's literally the only. Like
okay.
I'm never ordering a salad, bro. I'm not gonna pay money
you're
for
not
lettuce.
Thinking about a smoothie either.
Well, yeah, bro.
Happen to see a smoothie, and you're like, oh, okay, smoothie.
The problem with smoothie restaurants is that their prime time is like between 3 and 7, and then between maybe like 8 and 10:30. You know. There's like no great time for like no one's eating a smoothie for lunch. No one's
That's
getting
the
a
other
smoothie
thing.
for dinner. No one's getting if they're like on a bender. Like
yeah. Well, that's the other thing I thought of is like when I got there, like the hours were something weird. Like they open at like 6 a.m. or something. I'm like who's coming here for breakfast or breakfast smoothie? Like I don't know if I have.
There's people leaving the gym and they hit the smoothie up.
I was about to say I think the best marketing campaign that a smoothie place can do is to open up a smaller version of their place in the gym. Yeah.
You should open up next to Lululemon.
Yep. That'll work.
They have there's a gym kind of close by that I don't actually go to the gym. I go to the gym to do yoga, which is like a separate business within the gym. But they have a smoothie making thing at the gym, but I've never tried it. So anyway, maybe I should. But yeah, like I don't know. The closest gym has its own smoothies. So maybe if they're just bad, you'd go to the tropical smoothie thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Right.
I thought the ones at the Rec, I think, were Smoothie King.
Yeah, could have been. But this tropical smoothie cafe is it's located inside an old Chinese restaurant. But when the Chinese restaurant went out of business, it split the building into two. So one side of it is Tropical Smoothie Cafe. The other side is a business called The Cookie Plug, which is like a drug-themed insomnia cookie.
A drug theme, like a pharmacy.
No, like illegal drugs.
And it's an insomnia cookie
style establishment.
Not like Crumble. Oh, it's by the Best Buy. It's by the Best Buy.
No, that might be a different one that you're looking at.
No, that's
there.
the old tropical smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
Which one? Which is it by you?
Yeah. It might not be on Google Maps yet. Like it's new. Like it's it opened like this week.
I'm trying to see if the Chinese restaurant that I went to that was like on this side of town is closed now and it's become a Chinese tropical cafe.
And the Cookie Plug. But at the Cookie Plug, they sell something that they call purple drink.
Okay.
Which is just purple lemonade. But like that's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
With an A as well. So like.
No. Undo that one. You should not be doing.
I mean,
undo it.
That kind of place, probably the only place where an item on the menu called the purple drink can thrive would be at a college town.
It could be. It is weird though, because like I think they're just doing this for fun, because like people don't really want lemonade with their cookies. So I think it's just like what can we do to be on brand here? Yeah. But they've got like a purple cookie with white chocolate chips, and it's called like the Purple Haze or whatever. And it's, I don't know. Is it Purple Haze? Shout out to Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, let alone the Watchtower. That was his song first.
That's the crossover. There is that song. Not Purple Haze. Not Billy Joel. Bob Dylan, I don't think ever did.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
But anyway, I haven't tried the Cookie Plug yet. I'll keep you updated on that. I just thought that was interesting. If you're making cookies, I don't know why you themed it.
Oh, this isn't a weird part of town. I've only gotten to this part of town on accident.
Yeah.
It's like it's where the Walmart that's not really Walmart is. It's a Walmart like grocery, Walmart neighborhood market, which is not Walmart. It is just it's just not Walmart.
I went to the Walmart neighborhood market tonight, this very evening.
Uh-huh. Would you describe it as a regular Walmart?
No. I mean, they've got groceries, and that's the reason I go there. It was also crazy. Like me and my girlfriend Jill, we were checking out. It was like $60. Like it's very cheap because we got a whole bunch of stuff. Like.
Yeah, but anyway. It's real gross. The ambience is terrible.
The produce is very bad too. So we got some fresh fruits and veg, but you really have to dig, because I mean they're cutting costs down, which involves some sacrifices.
I mean, you used to just go to Target for all your groceries. What happened?
I used to live right next to Target.
That's quite fair.
And now I live right next to the Walmart neighborhood market. So.
Yeah, I used to go to King Super all the time. Then I moved next to Safeway, and I went to Safeway all the time. It really just be whatever's closest.
Yeah. It's all just food, man. We're all just eating. They're not even putting real pistachios in the ice cream. They're not even putting real mango in the mango pineapple refresher. We're all just here.
Man, I haven't been to Tuscaloosa since like 2022, maybe. When did Ryan get married?
Ryan's wedding.
Oh,
It's been a
man.
while, dude.
It's been
Maybe we
quite
should
a
go back
bit.
to a football game.
Maybe we should. Tell us where we should go at FKAthePod@gmail.com. Where we should. When was the last time you went to your college town? Are you still in your college town? Are the ants your friends? Let us know at FKAthePod@gmail.com, FKAthePod@TikTok.com, FKAthePod on X.com and Twitter.com and Threads.com and TikTok.com. All the .coms that are cool, we're there. And Apple Podcast.com, Spotify.com podcasts.
We're not on
there.
True Social.
We're not on True Social. You can retweet that, though. FKAthePod everywhere that's real. Thanks for listening, and happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Don't forget to vote, but only vote for the blue team. If you vote for the other team, no cap, straight.
FKAthePod, where we set you free.